Shemarr,
How
this
you doing?
team, how are you? This team that's coming in likes to run the football. I guess what is the challenge when they're going to try and run it 50 times if possible?
The challenge is just like with every week. Last week we knew they were going to run the ball. Didn't do a very good job of stopping it, so we know that they're looking at the film going, well, they struggled last week, but we just got to bounce back this week, get back to our formula, shutting down the run. Then it makes it easier to play against the pass. So
Feel like you learned things from last week and you guys are better because of that?
yes, definitely. It was a good challenge. It was going to let us know where we were at as a defense on a whole, and we just got some work to do. So that's what we're going to do today.
You guys have either given up a touchdown or a field goal on the opening drive,
Opening drive, yeah,
for all
I knew
three
you was
games.
gonna say
But talk to me. So it sounds like you've heard
we
about
know,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
We know for
What's
sure.
Coach Gillespie saying about that?
We can't let it happen. We can't just ease our way into the game, feel our way into the game. We can't just rely on talent to make a couple big plays to start the game. We got to be consistent all the way through. So that's basically the biggest thing.
From your perspective, is that what it feels like? Just kind of tentative or easing your way into the game, or
Not really tentative. It's just we got to just become better starters, basically. So better starters and better finishers. So that's why we out there practicing out in the heat in 95 degrees in a couple hours. So
now? I mean, you guys have settled down and played really well, after those first drives. So what goes into that? Is it adjustments on the sideline, or just getting back to who you are and settling down a little bit?
yeah, Coach Monty talked about last week. At halftime, he felt like some of us were surprised, and that really shouldn't be the case because we've put the work in. We've been working all offseason to put ourselves in situations like that. So I definitely think that it wouldn't be any more feelings of being surprised on being up on a team that we're not supposed to be anymore after that game, for sure.
Hey Sam, you want to talk now?
Oh, yes.
Just the offensive growth. We talked to Coach Montgomery about that a little bit. Do you feel like you guys have gained confidence each game?
Oh, most definitely we have. We're putting up better numbers each and every week, and that's going to continue.
What is that? Is that just getting more comfortable with the system? Is it what has it been each week that you think has kind of helped with that growth?
I feel like the work we're putting in practice, we're just getting better each week. We're still pretty young on the offense, I think. So it's going to work each week. We're getting more confidence. Like we're getting more passing yards, more rushing yards. Like we can do this. We can score points. We can move the ball. So each week we're getting confidence, and that's going to keep building.
Seems like this team this week likes to run the ball, probably chew some clock, and then play good defense. Kind of puts a little more emphasis on each possession for you guys. Is that something you've kind of hit on? Like, hey, every time we touch the ball, we probably need to put some points on the board because you don't know how often we're going to be able to have the ball.
Most definitely. I mean, that's the goal each time we touch the ball is to go score. But more emphasis this week is how they play. And so we know on offense we got to step it up this week to score to put our defense in better situations.
Jamar, teams that run the ball, does that get defensive line a little more excited? Like, is that I don't know. Like, would you rather just pin your ears back and go rush the passer, or would you rather take some pride and stop a running offense?
I mean, any team that you can view as one-dimensional makes it easier to play whatever they're doing. But we definitely want to stop the run and make them pass. So, but that's the case with every week because with the three-man front, we would rather know that it's about to be a pass than be playing a play action and then have to rip off and adjust our whole play style in the middle of a play. We would rather it just be either we know on first and second down they're running the ball. No matter if it's first and 20, second and 25, they're going to run the ball. Like, they're not going to pass unless we make them pass. So that's the goal.
For Sam, I got the sense through the spring and August as well, you guys are going against a really good defense every day in practice, and they were just kind of ahead, more experienced players than you guys had, and were probably making it difficult on you guys. How did you maintain confidence, and was there a point that you guys had a bit of a breakthrough, and really built some confidence and got some sense of what this offense can be?
I mean, most definitely, going through fall camp and spring ball, we know, especially our defensive backs, they're really good. You got Allie Green, I think, to PFF was top 10 in the country in his pass defense. And the other DBs, they're very experienced. So, going through fall camp and spring ball, you got to remember, it's probably the best defense we're going to see all year, or one of the top defenses we're going to see all year. So, we know when we make plays on them, we can make plays on anybody. So it got tough, because, they're really good, and sometimes they would dominate us in the scrimmages y'all will see. But, I keep that mindset. This defense is really good. So keep working hard and keep working. And, once you get to the season, defenses will not be as tough as we see every day, which really helps us on the offensive side.
And have you guys seen that here in the first 3 games? I know Michigan State was really, really good, but San Jose State, Oklahoma State, the last couple weeks, you guys are able to make some of those plays, and you're better because of the way your defense pushed you?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I think so.
Coach likes to laugh when I ask about the tough schedule, but for you guys, I mean, do you enjoy the challenge every week of this non-conference schedule, or are you just kind of like, come on, give us a break because of how tough it's been?
I definitely enjoy it. Yeah, I definitely enjoy it. Going down to Michigan State, I just felt like a camaraderie within us. Like, nobody was really nervous or scared. Usually small schools go play for money games, but we trying to win every game. It's not no money games. We trying to make some money. We trying to go to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to win every game. It's not. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know how Sam might feel, but
Yeah, I mean, as athletes, we're just naturally competitive. So, we want to play the biggest and the baddest, So it's exciting to go up there and play those games, and we expect to win, and we work to win every week.
Sam, with the pace that you guys like to run at, it's real easy when you receive a pass or somebody catches a pass downfield to rush up and keep the pace going. That, especially for a receiver, that's easy. You just get to the line of scrimmage and go. Explain, though, how important it is for receivers, like if there's an incomplete pass, to continue the pace, to run back and your conditioning and get back to the line of scrimmage so you can play with pace. How important is that as a receiving core to get back and so you can run pace?
It's extremely important because most of the time we're the furthest off the ball. So we got to run back and get set, and we want to work with tempo. And if we're not set, we can't work with tempo. So it's important to get our alignment straight, to get where it's supposed to be, get the formation, and get back. Because if we're taking forever, the offense is taking forever to get going. So and in practice, we working that a lot.
And this is kind of a dopey follow-up, but you guys, as receivers, work on throwing the ball to the officials so that they can place the ball down quicker. How good a passer are you to the guys in the white hat and you actually work on that a little, don't you?
We do. We put a huge emphasis on throwing the ball to the middle official so he can set it down so we can get going. But I think as the receiving core, I'm the worst thrower there. My throw motion is horrible, and I always get made fun of for it. But I get the job done.
Some of the guys just run it up and hand it to them, right?
Yeah, it depends where you are. It was the fastest way. Because sometimes you can throw it, the refs can't catch most of the time, so they just drop it and it takes forever.
Shemarr will run up and hand it to him,
Oh, yeah.
say, hey, set it down.
I prefer to throw it.
Shemarr, a quick question about run fits and stuff, because coaches always talk about, somebody has a big run, it's because somebody didn't fit the run very
that's
well.
the case.
With a 3-3
of the time.
defense, maybe explain this. With the 3-3 defense, are there more fits that have to happen on a running play or not?
Yeah, I don't want to just talk too much about our defense, but yes, we have a little bit more freedom to fit. That's all I can probably really say. But we have a little bit more freedom with the experience that we have. We have a little bit of freedom to fit different run gaps. Yeah, I would say.
Shemarr, you knew I was going to go here on this question.
Yeah, I did.
For those that don't know, Shemarr started at a very young age cooking. Why don't you go through your 6 years old, right? Your mom
Yeah.
was elementary school.
Yeah, she worked at an elementary school, and she basically coordinated all the lunches and stuff. And when I was 6 years old in Byhalia, Mississippi, in Marshall County, North Mississippi, I cooked my first meal, and it was fried chicken strips, California vegetables on a skillet, and some broccoli or something. I was steaming it. But that was my first meal I ever cooked when I was 6 years old. And been cooking ever since. My favorite meal to cook is probably anything involving chicken. My favorite dessert is peach cobbler. So
Now, at age 11, you said
my first Thanksgiving meal.
that you cooked yourself.
Made it myself, yep. Full course meal. When I was 11, yeah. Had a whole spread. Had sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, banana pudding out for dessert, everything.
Are you married?
No.
Might be up to
Yeah.
Do you want to be a chef?
Nah, I don't know. Chef is a big label to put on me. I don't think I'm as proper as a chef, but I can definitely throw it down in the kitchen. My grandpa used to cook in the army, so he showed me a little bit tricks of the trade, I would say.
Is it a thing you do daily or only?
Well, during the season, I'm just really exhausted most of the time. But in the off season, yeah, I cook a lot. In the summer, I go fishing, catch and clean the fish, have little fish fries and stuff like that. So yeah.
So while we were explaining all this, your face was like a, what? Did you not know he cooked?
I had no clue.
Yeah, see, most of them don't know how to cook because they like to steal recipes, and I don't get my recipes out. So I'm very competitive that way. Yeah, I don't get my recipes out. So
So you got your own recipes then?
yeah. Very seldom do many of them eat with me. Like a couple on D-line know I can cook. We used to cook at Coach Ashley's place, but yeah, that's it.
You're a man of many secrets.
Yeah. You get Mike to cuss over you, you get good publicity.
One time, yeah.
Yeah.
I might get y'all one time.
What do you have any special talents that we don't know about?
Nah, it's not as cool as Shemarr's.
Do you have the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
I actually haven't had it. Just I know I'm probably one of the only people in here that haven't had it, but yeah,
I haven't had either.
I don't know. I don't know what all the hype is about it.
Thanks, guys.
All right.